Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now McCarthy. And this one too low. You look at this Eagle defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. McCarthy off the play fake. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let him go deep for Mitchell. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Your blades are sharpened with precision. Flashing your favorite point of view.
Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Here's his cut. That's Bowers working downfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
19. 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. It's complete to Kyle Williams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60.
Working on first down. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Got it. Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street.
They're throwing it. On the move, headed right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Viking 18. Viking 60. Ready.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Ready, set.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be third and goal from the 8.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, third and long. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. McCarthy to throw it. He's got it deep downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We've set it downs from 37. There's McCarthy on first and 10. Chased out to his right. 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. On play action now, McCarthy flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's 16 yards on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Check up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Set. Set up. Cougar Knights ready.
Trying to pick this up on the ground. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchdown. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Hurts now from the gun. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule Right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points in this game. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump off or up the seam unopposed.
One possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tolbert now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, 73. 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Great, great, great. Check.
Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Falcons going nickel, third down. Here he is on third and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Great, great, great. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey.
They'll go. Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneers. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Take it down. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, and put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
On first down, Hurts. That's completed right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Hurts trying again on second down. Dump off caught by his back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Silver, ready? Hey, check the ball.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Big strike here to Williams. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hurts on first down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. The average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Setting up the screen. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go. Turbo, right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Here we go. Green 19, got the what?
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Green 19, got the what?
Another throw for Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He has room past the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy, 63, 60.
Hurts to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Move 58, move 58.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd and 10 now. Fields buys time, rolling right. Now here, Fields loses it. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So we're through 3. Across the finish line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. trying to get set again.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you're not thinking is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is second and very long. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Look at that power. Deep left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Now Hurts on third and long. He's got it near the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense in a hurry up here.
63.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Carl Vianney.
Here's another for it. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, got tonight.
Play action, Fields. Headed out right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Air it out on third. Throw it deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
On first down, Hurts finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's Barkley again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Hey, let's go, let's go.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley has room into the secondary, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles nearing their first win of the season. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 14. Jake Elliott taking
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Check the call. Check. Panther 60. Panther 6. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense to the line fast.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Man downfield, and he finds London. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake London with the touchdown. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He rolls to his right. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game.
22.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch it. Get wide. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal this win. Working quickly here. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Lewisine. And the Falcons will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. I know you and I were both.
Run it down. The sun is up on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have at the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up a go the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and honestly ain't even fair. There in the door with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to it, shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't
but baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God, that's fake. Well, alright, tryna fake in the night. Come on. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouty, he got out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hood than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about, I'm moving the bridge. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be sorting it quick. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep it style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God. He's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl